Hey guys, it's Pones and welcome to another episode of my Stoke City career mode in FIFA 20. This is episode 2 and it's about time I give you guys another episode because it's been quite a long time, and here in this episode we're going to carry on where we left off in the last one. We're going through the rest of August playing these games against Preston, Leeds, Lincoln in the Carabao Cup, as well as these games as well in September, Bristol City, Brentford and Nottingham Forest, and if you get past Lincoln, maybe another fixture as well in the Carabao Cup in September. Look at the table where we are now. We're currently sitting in 7th place, just behind Cardiff City on goal difference. Obviously all the teams above us haven't actually lost a game. Leeds and Fulham currently going 100% so far, Middlesbrough, Swansea, West Brom and Cardiff in the top 6. Going down the table you see other teams like Derby, Hull, Wigan and Barnsley all in the bottom 4. Barnsley still yet to pick up a point as well. But this is the main purpose of the episode. Obviously we've got to put this episode onto ultimate difficulty. I'm going ultimate and see how we do for this entire series because we need to get it done. I think it's about time. Got some transfer offers as well. Stuff is still in the transfer window. Tom Ince being the first one. Going to get an offer for, and I'm going to straight up. I'm going to decline this offer. I don't really want to sell Tom Ince. He's obviously a very crucial player, especially one of the highest rated players in the team so far still. So I want to keep him around. And we go into the first game of the episode, which is at Deepdale, and the first game on ultimate difficulty ever. And actually, here we go. I'm really looking forward to see how I do on ultimate difficulty, and I do start quite well. Starting off Peter Atebo, getting some good chances off early on, and obviously to save from the goalkeeper. And we do start off with getting a goal. Peter Atebo finding Sam Vokes, playing it back to Hogan, into the middle. Atebo can find Vokes in space, who can hit into in the corner past the keeper, and that's our first goal on ultimate difficulty, and Sam Vokes gets us the lead in this fixture. And we obviously want to get some more goals. Lovely ball over the top to Baudu and Di. There's a good chance to make it 2-0. I played a ball square to Hogan, a bit stupid of me. Hogan was actually offside. He didn't play the ball backwards to Hogan, he played it in front, which made the flags go up from the assistant. And here in the second half, Preston now want to come back. Here, Alan Brown on the ball. He strikes the ball off the post and in with a brilliant shot from him. And Preston have their equaliser just before the 70th minute and way back into the game. Then we've got to carry on where we left off. NDI and working well up forward into space. Who's going to hit it? A lovely deflection. A bit lucky, but we do take the lead yet again on to 76 minutes, and it looks like we could potentially hold on for another 3 points. It's another crucial goal. Obviously we're hoping to get promoted this season, not going to mess any time. And look at that bounce off the knee past the goalkeeper, and a bit unlucky for us or for them, but we managed to take the lead. But into the final minutes of the game, a lovely move, one touch football from Preston. It's a lovely goal. I have to give them that. It was a lovely finish, and they get the equaliser. And obviously it's away back into the game, and a bit late on as well we're going to end it as well. End it off with a point, and I don't mind getting a point after this game. That was a lovely move from Preston to earn them that point, and that's obviously one of the first draws as well we get of this entire season. Two wins, 1 draw, 1 loss so far, and we need to do better on ultimate difficulty. But it was a good taste for what this difficulty is like. And also after that game against Preston, we tried to sign someone, Ben Davies, who actually does join a club on a 3-year deal. Obviously he's now as a new centre back alongside Shawcross, Bath and Marty's Indy. But I'm going to take Davies into the team and replace him with Danny Bath because his pace is lowest. So that's our new centre back up, centre back free. Now we're back at the Bet365 Stadium for the first time in this episode to play against Leeds United. One's a good fixture in real life, as we suffered a 3-0 defeat in real life in this fixture, and we do need to improve and try and get a bit of revenge. And we started off with a lovely passage of play here. Nick Powell played the ball to Jack Marriott, our summer transfer window signing from Derby, who goes all the way through and plays the ball underneath Kika Casilla, and it gets us the lead on the 39th minute. He's been a tremendous signing for us as well. He's really good up front with Lee Gregory. Leeds wanted to come back as well. Calvin Phillips and Patrick Bamford. Bamford finds a way through and strikes it past Butland and gets Leeds an equaliser in the game. And I'm still struggling to keep a clean sheet, so I'm finding so far all I need to do try to keep a clean sheet with 5 defenders. That's what I'd hoped for, but so far it's not working. So maybe in the next episode I might have to try something different, maybe a different formation. You guys have to let me know in the comments below. And we're going forward again. Leeds are. Patrick Bamford plays the ball to Klitsch, and Klitsch actually does score a goal 10 minutes into the second half. And a thoroughly deserved goal. We were poor start the second half, all we had to do was hold on, and we couldn't do that, and they are thoroughly in the lead. All we had to do is defend, but we weren't going to let it go. Tom Ince driving forward with such pace, plays a lofty ball over to Lee Gregory, who takes a touch off the chest and half volleys it into the corner past the Casilla again. And we do find ourselves our equaliser, but we weren't done as well. Jack Marriott playing the ball to Tom Ince, and Tom Ince can now run at Cooper, and he's going all the way through, and he can place the ball square to Jack Marriott, who puts the ball in the back of net on the 69th minute and gives us the lead yet again. Again, I said he's a brilliant player, it was a brilliant signing. I'm glad I brought him in, and he's proven it well. He's got his 3rd goal of the season, and it's a crucial one as well for the playoffs. As that's how the game ends. We do pick up all 3 points against Leeds, who were going unbeaten, but we actually ended that streak, and we are the first team to beat them in this season, and we're still looking good for a playoff place, maybe even automatic promotion place. Next up is the second round of the Carabao Cup, which I'm just going to simulate this game against Lincoln. Play the second team against this Federician goal. Let's see how we do. It's a 4-1 win, a very comfortable win in the end. All the downside is conceded, but we're into the next round anyway, and obviously we do get to play that 3rd round game in this episode, which will be live com as well. Another transfer offer. Tom Edwards gets an offer from Chelsea, which I'm going to block straight away. I want to progress Tom Edwards up into overalls because he can be a very good player in the future for us, and hopefully he can grow to a great right back option. Next up is off to St Andrews when we play against Birmingham City. Obviously we're still looking for this playoff place. We're currently sitting in 6th, just in that playoff zone, and all we need to do is keep on the momentum, and we go for the first team again. Vokes and Hogan linking up well, playing a good ball through. Sam Vokes gets a lovely touch past the defender, slides it past him, and he can strike the ball into the corner. Like I said, Sam Vokes can be a crucial player for us this season with Scott Hogan. The pace and physical presence that both of them have will actually pay off so well. Sam Vokes again working well, playing the ball to NDI. He can find the ball to his Welsh partner Joe Allen to whack it into the corner and get our 2nd goal on ultimate difficulty in this game. Ultimate difficulty, I thought it would be a lot harder than it would be, but it's proving quite easy at the moment as we get our 3rd goal against Birmingham there. Scott Hogan getting on the score sheet, and he is climbing up that goal scoring ranks. I think that's his 5th goal of the season right there, and we do pick up all 3 points along with those 3 goals against Birmingham. I'm buzzing with it. He's doing so well, Scott Hogan. Like I said, he's a really good player. I'm hoping to seal the signing, and hopefully by the end of the season, hopefully bring him in for next year, which we could be hopefully playing Premier League football, I hope. I'm getting over transfer offer as well. Joe Allen getting an offer from Fenerbahce, which again I'm going to reject. Obviously he's one of my highest rated players in the squad. I don't want to lose him. Next up is Bristol City at the Bet365, and this is probably one of the worst games that we're playing. There's a lot of players in this squad that we know, and Benicophobe is on the bench for Bristol City in this game. Obviously I'm going to say now my wishes go out to Benicophobe and his family, and the death of Benic's 2-year-old daughter. My thoughts are with his family. But in this game we do go quite poorly. Diedhiou, I think it's how we say his name, gets Bristol's 1st goal of the game, and obviously by saying that you should know they're going to go some more. A lovely ball over the top there to Elias, who's going to run onto the end of that great ball, plays the ball into the box to Schmiedis, who's in the centre of the box, and gets 2 bites at Cherry at Butland, and he managed to find a 2nd goal for Bristol. Butland on the floor, couldn't do anything about it. The ball smashed into an empty net, and they wanted more as well. 10 minutes into the second half, Schmiedis again comes forward, and Diedhiou, I think that's how you say his name, got Bristol's 3rd goal. And this is the game where I wasn't going to win. I was poor in this game, and all I could do in this game was get a consolation goal by playing the ball over the top to NDI and playing it into the middle to Tom Ince, who gets a header that bounces straight up and over the goalkeeper and grabs us that consolation goal. But Diageo with time to get his hat-trick, and it was a bit of a sloppy way of getting a hat-trick. Tried to head the ball clear, tried went for the bicycle, and the ball rolled in past the goalkeeper, and Butland should have been doing better, but Farmer Diageo gets his hat-trick and a 4-1 win for Bristol City. And that's a big defeat for us in this episode, but we have to move on from that as we've got another away trip to Brentford, and we have to try and get back to winning ways as we're going to go forward with Scott Hogan here, who cuts inside. There's a good chance here to get us an opening score, get his goal on the score sheet, but went wide on the mark. Again, Brentford did the exact same thing, and Brentford were on top of this game by far. We didn't create a lot of chances and couldn't break the defence down, but Sam Vokes comes through here to volley it home past the goalkeeper to get our undeserved lead in this game, and Sam Vokes gets another goal to his tally for the season. We needed to be better in this game, but an undeserved goal and try to have a chance to get in 3 points, which we do, and we get those 3 points to help us for those playoff places. A lot of teams are still going 100% in this as well. I think one of the teams is Fulham, but we have to carry on, keep pushing, and we're going to go into the live com segment, so I'll pass you back. Right then guys, moving into the live com part of the episode now, and we're just going to carry on where we left off. And obviously at the moment we've played, after 8 games to the Championship, we've actually won 5, drew 1 and lost 2, conceding 13 goals, scoring 18 with 16 points, and ended up in a nice position in 5th in the playoff positions, just underneath Reading, West Brom, and then the promotion spots Leeds and Fulham, who still remain undefeated actually, so 100% win rate at the moment to start the season. And yeah, Cardiff as well, the other team in the top 6 as well, 16 points, the same as me, but just my superior goal difference puts me above them. Look a bit further down the table, who's in the relegation spots at the moment. It's Hull City, Barnsley and Derby County at the moment as well, at the bottom with only 1 point as well, so that's that's very unexpected to see them all the way down there. But we move into 2 more big games. We've got 1 more game against Huddersfield in the Championship, which is on the 1st of the next month, and then I'm moving into this next game, which is in the Carabao Cup 3rd round against Spurs at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's going to be quite an interesting game, but on an ultimate difficulty. I don't see it going well, but if we do, we get passage to the 4th round, so let's see how this goes. So then guys, this is the team I'm going to be running for this game against Spurs away in the Carabao Cup. We're going to be running with Davies in goal, Smith and Ward on the wings and fullback positions, Danny Bart and Lindsay in centre-back positions, Ryan Woods in defensive mid, Clucas and Duffy in the middle with Power at the top of the diamond, with Gregory and Marriott up top. It's my second team. Obviously I'm not going for my first team, going for a straight out win in this one. I'm literally just going to go for my second team, see how they perform, and if we win and get through to the next round, then I'll be looking a bit more confident in trying to win the whole thing. So let's go and let's see if we can beat Premier League opposition. So we are then. 2 strong players to play against here, Ericsson and Harry Kane as well, 2 top players for Spurs that we need to look out for and try and defend them if we can, but it's going to be quite hard considering the strength for Spurs' side. Actually recently under new management in terms of Jose Mourinho as well in real life, so bit of a revitalised team, but let's see what team they're putting out for this game. Right, here we go then. They've got Lloris in there as well with Vertonghen and Alderweireld, and just a couple of players that actually didn't see in that whole lineup as well. We've got Ericsson, Hayes Bauer on the wing with Christian Teo, Sissoko and Dyer, and that's a very strong side. And we need to see if we can beat that team in this 90 minutes of football we have against Premier League opposition. Let's go and try and get through to the next round. Best played advantage. Can't get a foot in at the moment, can't even get hold of the ball. It's a shot. Oh, it's gone over the bar. Woods and Duffy. Try and play a ball through to Gregory here. He's managed to get the ball. Can he just shrug off Alderweireld? He's got past him. Gregory. I've put it into the corner. Lee Gregory puts us in front after 20 minutes, and the travelling Stoke fans love something to cheer about there. Managed to catch him on the break there. Gregory too strong for Alderweireld to get the ball off, and we're in the lead. Running down, Alderweireld got nothing on him. As soon as the slide missed, I had time to compose myself and slot into the corner. Lee Gregory, such a great player in a game. Doesn't feel a 69 rated at the years. It feels a lot higher than that. And with that, we're in the lead. 20 minutes down against Premier League team, like I've just said. 1-0 Stoke. So Ericsson takes a shot off, defended by Bat. And there's a free kick to Spurs here. I'm not sure what it's getting given for either.
Got to try and test the keeper here.
Let's see what's going to happen from this free kick then. I'm not sure what happened there at all. Ref's got his spray out and let's see if he can try to defend this free kick from Ericsson. Just going to try and lay it off at all. Ericsson the free kick. Oh, it's off the post and out. We're a bit fortunate there. So close there. Davies wouldn't have got to that. Managed to get past there. Kane has shot off. That Barney Bar for the block. We get to go again here. Can we have a chance to going forward? Marry it to Powell. Are we going quick? Try and go for 1-2. Cut out by a defender. Worth a go. And there's half-time whistle. And we actually lead at the break. And Spurs have had a lot of the possession in this game. We haven't had much chance to take the ball off. And whenever we've had the ball, we've just been pushing forward, trying to get the counter-attack off. But we managed to make it work at least once. Lee Gregory getting the goal on 20 minutes. And we do lead 1-0 against Tottenham Hotspur. Powell.
Date for your diary on EA TV, the group stage Champions League fixture. Spurs, they'll be hosting Barcelona.
Yeah, high quality fixture this one. There won't be much
Here we
more
go.
given.
Here's Woods. We've got a lot of space here on this left hand side. Play it to Ward, pass it into the box. Gregory's in the middle. This header too weak and easy for Lloris. Good touch by Gregory. Can we go forward? Marriott can't get the ball past Hatterboer. Ball's through to Ndombele. Bart gonna clear it. And Spurs have scored. And I think it's Ben Davies to get the goal for them from left back. Playing the ball through here. And it is Davies to come through and he's just in an empty space in the middle of the 6-yard box to poke it in. And Davies couldn't defend Davies. And it's 1-1 here in this fixture. It's cleared away. But we had the ball back. It's cleared again. There's a chance for him. Ward's got to chase Hatterboer here, which I don't think he's going to be able to keep up with him. He's got tired legs. Ball's in. And it's a goal for Spurs in the last 4 minutes of the game. Harry Kane getting the header in. Off the post and in. And we were in the lead for so long in the game. And this is how we get punished. In a little bit of space there. Found him really well with the cross. And the header is going to go back to goal. Still manages to find the top corner. And we're down to 2-1 now. And it looks like we're going to be out of the Carabao Cup. Woods. Etebo is McLean. Ball in. And Spurs have kicked it away. And they've got the ball here as well in the last few minutes of the game. Played advantage. They're coming forward. This is the end of the match here. Can we get the ball at the pitch last few seconds? We can't. That's it. That's all we've got. Spurs get the job done in the end. We couldn't manage to hold on to what looked to be a resounding 1-0 win, but Spurs managed to turn it around and score 2 goals late on to put them through to the 4th round, and our cup dreams are over until January when the favoured FA Cup comes round for us. Full time, Spurs 2, Stoke 1. I just thought I'd go through all the other round 3 fixtures from the Carabao Cup. Obviously Arsenal, Liverpool, Brentford, Fulham are going through. So are Everton, Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, Manchester City, Chelsea, Reading, Wolves, Burnley, Spurs, Sheffield Wednesday, Manchester City, Manchester United, sorry, and Southampton all going through. So if we beat Spurs, we might have been playing Reading of all teams in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. But the fixtures aren't too bad here. Man United playing Arsenal in the next round, which would be an interesting fixture, and Brentford hosting Man City, and Fulham playing against Liverpool as well. It's got some good matchups there, but unfortunately we won't be in it. It was late drama from Kane to steal the win for Spurs in that last fixture. Bit unfortunate we couldn't beat them there after taking a lead so early on in the game, but we did well to hold them off for a good period of time. And we focus on this next fixture now, which is against Huddersfield in the Championship, and let's have a look where they currently stand as well in the league. So I need to have a gander. They're down in 19th, actually, only on 8 points, and we're up here so far in 7th, obviously with the game in hand. And we could go up to, I think we could go up to at least 4th, but let's just see what Cardiff did, because Cardiff have played and their goal difference has gone up significantly. They're there, actually, to just beat Hull 5-1, so we've got to score 5 goals of our own, at least like win by 5 goals to at least go up to 4th, but a win can at least take us up into 5th at the very least, so we can get back into the playoffs. And it's the rest of the league. Fulham still going with their 100% record, 9 wins from 9. Leeds up into 22 points in 2nd. West Brom climbs to 20 points as well in 3rd. Right then, guys, this is the team we're going to be running for this game against Huddersfield. We've got Butler in goal, Malatia and Tom Edwards in the full-back positions, Martins Indy, Ben Davies and Shaw crossing the defensive bit into defence centre-back positions. Etterbowen and Dye in the centre mids, with Allen in the attacking mid position, with Scott Hogan and Sam Vokes up front. Still a strong side. I've had a good look of his formation so far, and still like using it as well. So we're playing against the Huddersfield side today, 19th. So what we need to do is try and get a win and get back in those playoff positions. Scott Hogan joint top of the goals in the season. Let's see if he can put himself firmly in that #1 spot for that golden boot in the Championship at the end of the season. But let's see what team Huddersfield have put out for this game.
2 strikers up front.
Right, let's have a look at this Huddersfield team then. Muric is in goal for them, which is a good signing for them. Very, very good prospect goalkeeper. It's got good potential in this game. Schindler's at the time side, Stabiri and Benza, Josh Pritchard's in there, Congolo. It's a very good side there. Pritchard, I think I said last year, my Huddersfield Town vlog I did in the cup last year in real life. It was a good player for him. And I didn't vlog this game in real life either for this season, but this is my chance to see what the game's about. Let's go try and get 3 points.
Hogan.
It's got Hogan.
Folks.
See the ball run from Etterbo there. He's managed to pick it up. It's gone down. It's a penalty. I don't know what his name is. I'm not going to have a try to say that, but we do get a penalty after only 6 minutes. Florent Hendler or something, I don't know, brings that Etterbo. It looks like he's close to winning the ball, but he gets no touch on it, and we have a chance to go 1-0 up really early on. Sam Vokes is going to be stepping up, but I'm going to give this to Hogan, I think. He deserves to have a right at the penalty. Let's just see if he can put it away. I haven't tried a penalty this year very well, so let's go. It's in. He scores. Scott Hogan manages to put us in the lead. I decided to give it to him, so now he's rightfully on top of the top goal scorers list. Huddersfield trying to put me off, not working, and he puts it into that left side of the goal, to the other way that the keeper dove as well. So we're up 1-0 thanks to that penalty. Scott Hogan, top of the goal scorer list. Malatia is win the ball there. Let's play it back to Davies. Oh, a bit fortunate there. Pritchard's hit the post from that gift of an opportunity of a good tackle there. Fell to Pritchard, and he was just unfortunate to hit the post and it go the other way.
Abdelhamid Sabiri keeping the ball moving.
I just lost the ball against Backhorn here. Ball's come in, and the ball is, it's ended up in the back of the net, and Huddersfield have their equaliser. It was not a bit unfortunate there. The ball's come in, headed off Martins Indy, fell to the fell for the striker there. He's gone for the scissor kick that Butland just couldn't keep out.
Well, he's furious, and why not?
And it's 1-1.
Brown.
Hold on to the ball, Huddersfield. And that's what they've done. Half time, and it's 1-1. We managed to take the lead after a very early penalty from Scott Hogan, but we haven't created any other chances after that. It was all Huddersfield with the possession, the creativity, and they've managed to get at least an equaliser before the break, and they might have a chance to go and get a winner in the second half maybe. Bowdy's been dispossessed as well. Playing the ball through. Huddersfield have the lead now. Reece Brown celebrating with the Stoke fans for some random reason.
As we can see, right place in the right time.
There's a good play, through ball there. Smashed it into the bottom corner, and
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
we need to do better to defending than that. That's what's going to happen. They punished us.
Well, the manager's showing signs of
2-1 Huddersfield. It's Etebo. Scott Hogan. Vokes and Hogan linking up. Hogan's got a chance here. Let's see Vokes. And he's in. Sam Vokes puts us back on level terms. There's a good passage of play there. It's focusing up as much as I can, getting the passes off. Last 10 minutes have been creating the opportunities to get through. And Vokes and Hogan linking up well, and Vokes can just smash that into the corner as hard as he could against Muric. No stopping that. It's 2-2, we're back in the game. Let's see if we can go and get a winner. Diakabi trying to push forward, and Benza.
Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. It's a weighted pass.
Here's Benza. And then Benza again has put Huddersfield back in the game. But more importantly, it's put him in the lead again. We just can't defend him, Benza. He's made a good run there. 2 passes through to him. And he's smashed it past Butland in goal. Butland just couldn't keep it out. The shot was too hard for him. And again, we're 4 behind, and we've got to go again. And he's just subbed off as well. He's just scored 2 goals and been subbed off. This is our chance then. Now he's off the pitch. Let's just go and get some goals. Carl and Grant's come on as well, the player I wanted to sign.
Because I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Reading match. Allen, and attempting the through ball. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Hogg.
There's Hogg coming forward. Ball's in low. And Huddersfield have another one. It's 4-2 to Huddersfield. Carl and Grant off the bench has just come on and scored for them. It just gets worse and worse now. We've got a bit of hope after Vokes scored, but we've fallen behind now. Butland again goes straight underneath his legs, off the post and in. And now we've got even more work to do to try and get something from this game. Stoke 2, Huddersfield 4 now. Is Ndai. Can we get forward? Balls up with Hogan. I see Bowder NDI. Please finish. It is. It's in. 4-3. We've got another one back. One more we need. I see NDI in space. Straight across the keeper into the corner. And in. I think that's Bowder's first goal of the season, and it's an important one if we can get another one after this. 4-3. Making subs as well, triple sub. McLean on, Ince on, and Marriott on. 4-2-4 formation. Go for the width. Let's go for this last goal.
1 minute away unnecessarily.
Oh, give it away.
They've lost it. Space afforded him.
It's into the Huddersfield attack now, and it's going to be it, isn't it? That's it.
And the referee blows for full time.
we've suffered a defeat there in a very, very close game in the end. We could have deserved more from that, but Huddersfield again, most of the possession, like I said, in the first half. And momentum after they scored the second, they really pushed them on to get the win at the end. And Benzel scores 2 goals, gets subbed off. Colin Grant comes on, scores them a 4th. We've got 2 goals in the second half through Vokes and Dye, but it was too late. Stoke 3, Huddersfield 4, the final score, and we drop points. I say, and Benza nets braces. Huddersfield beat Stoke. It was a bit unfortunate that game was, and by looking at the table now, we've dropped down into 9th place, obviously behind who is at the top. Obviously Fulham are still on 10 for 10 at the top of the table, but we're only literally not even anything more. At least one more point could take us. Well, actually, no, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong person. Looking at Birmingham there, but yeah, 1 or 2 points, we can get back into the playoffs. Another win, we can do that. We're playing Swansea City next, and then we've got Nottingham Forest as well, as you can see on the right hand side of the screen. But 9th place after 9 games isn't too bad. Obviously there's a long way to go in the championships, but goal difference and the amount of goals we conceded is the big problem. We conceded 17 so far, so something has to be done. Maybe a formation change. Let me know, guys, if you guys think I should change a formation in the comments below. But yeah, not too bad so far. 5 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses. And we've got Sheffield Wednesday, Reading, Cardiff City and West Brom all in the playoff areas, with, like I say, Fulham and Leeds at the top 2. Fulham just leading the way massively there. They've got a big 10-point gap on West Brom in 3rd. We've got Brentford in 7th, Birmingham in 8th. They're the teams we need to get past. We've got some big games coming up. Let's see a bit further down the table. Hull, Barnsley and Derby still in the relegation zone, so I don't think they picked up any points since we're doing this live comp. Derby's still got 1 point, which is a bit disappointing for them. It's not, like I say, it's not a team I'd expect all the way down at the bottom of the table there, but Barnsley and Hull, a bit debatable. They're the other 2 promoted teams from last season in League 1, Charlton and Luton. They're down in 20th and 21st as well, so they're struggling as well in this championship season. But that's how this episode ends. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you leave it a like. If you haven't, you can also drop a dislike, let me know why. That dislike in the comments below. In the next episode, we're going to be carrying through all the rest of the season in October and November. We've got some big games coming up in the championship, especially the 2 live comp games for the episode. It's going to be Cardiff and Blackburn. If no fixtures get moved around, which I don't think they will. And then obviously after that, and then episode after that, we've got December to go through as well. Then hopefully in the January transfer window we can do a bit more as well, bring some more high quality players in too. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is Pones, and I'm signing out. Peace.